Anybody who want to take on the challenge, you know, we challenge you to do it.
Welcome guys, welcome back. If you are not new, and if you are new, welcome for the first time to the channel. So happy 2024.
2024.
It's a new year. It's a lot of new stuff going on. A lot of new stuff going on. But one of the things that we're doing kind of pertaining to the new year, we're gonna chat about today, we're really excited, is we're taking on a 90-day no frivolous spending challenge.
Yes.
So you want to define a little bit what frivolous spending is, and then we're gonna get into how we've been.
Yes. So we're basically going on a journey, which started kind of when we had a conversation with some friends who was over for a game night and were hanging out with us, and they told us last year that they had a challenge for themselves where they were not just going to spend any excess money on excess things outside of whatever was on their budget. So we have a budget, and we was like, that's a great idea. So things like getting your nails done or things you're not accounting for. Literally,
frivolous is anything. So groceries, yes. Gas, yes. Your bills that you need to pay, like necessity bills, yes.
The things that go into the budget that gotta be taken care of.
Everything else,
survive off of.
Right. Everything else, no.
Not no clothes, shoes shopping, not no nails done, hair done. None of those things.
A lot of female things. Would you like to give any male?
I said clothes and shoes. That's pertaining to me. But yeah, that's basically what we decided to tackle at the beginning of this year, 2024. We said, hey, you know, we gonna go in and start this year off with a bang because we want to set ourselves up, you know, in the right direction for the next 12 months.
Right, and I think it was so timely when our friends were telling us, because we know that they did this last year, and we've been talking a lot about finances and how to better, be better stewards, and, of course we're praying for financial increase and stuff like that, but at a certain point, it's like, okay, can we do better with what we do have?
Right.
And the answer is yes, we really can. So, that's kind of how it sparked. I was like, I think that's God. I think that we need to try to take it on.
Yeah.
So, today is January 16th.
Yep.
So it's been 16
15th.
days. It's the 15th?
Yep.
Okay.
Martin Luther King Day.
Okay. Is that the 15th? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15th. No, it's the 14th. I don't know.
It's the 15th. Okay. Today is January 15th.
Anyway, it's the middle of the month, and we've been doing this since the beginning of the year now. And honestly, so this is a couple of takeaways I think that's good to know. So one, you quickly realize you can live off of way less than you think. Like the things that we're used to doing, like the biggest thing for us was the eating out. Like we love to eat out. Well, I love to eat out personally. And it's like a dining experience outside my house, But that kind of stuff quickly adds up. And for us, we live very like outside of the main city area where we're at. So sometimes it can be hard because we're used to like being able to stop and grab something, or right. We may need to stop and grab something if we're out in the city all day and we're nowhere near home. Excuse me. So now what we're having to do is like plan. So like when we know we're gonna have to do something in the city, we need to plan, prep, make breakfast before we leave, bring a lunch, pack a lunch, literally like elementary school, and plan it out. But it's not impossible. It's something that's possible. You can do it. And then when we're out and about, we're not hungry because we have things to eat on that we brought with us. So there's little things like that it takes more planning and preparation, but it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
And just what you're seeing. And it depends on, of course, your financial situation, how much you were spending in the first place. I don't think that we are big frivolous spenders to begin with, but even the small changes that we've made have already impacted how much we're able to put away and do different things with.
Yeah, we've seen a big difference in just our mindset when it comes to our excess money.
Yeah.
So as soon as we get paid, we tithe and we look at our budget, we put money where it goes, and anything extra, we put it straight to a savings account. And it's been so helpful for us, even outside of just the spending habits of money. It's really helped us like connect more and be more intentional and just spending time together and talking through things and not just be so worried about like, hey, where is this going? Where is this going? Because we know exactly when we get it, hey, it's going to savings. So it's been good. I got a question for you though.
Yeah.
What is one thing that you are going to get when the 90 days are up?
Probably, I might want to eat somewhere.
Okay.
I probably would want to like maybe go to brunch.
Yeah, it's crazy because when we doing this, you see all type of brunch spots and everything.
Oh yeah, of course. And see, Imani of old would make a long list of all these things I'm going to spend on.
Yeah.
But a couple years, you know, you live a little bit, you learn. It's probably not the best, wisest thing to do.
Yeah.
You just undo what you just did.
Yeah.
So I don't really have a long list of stuff that I think actually my desires are shifting through this one. I'm realizing, hey, I don't really desire to spend that much. And when we do, I would rather our approach kind of change. So usually we would like kind of eat out. We had a little like eating out budget and stuff like that, but you know, you go over it as long as you have, you can pay it.
Right.
So it's like, okay, that's not good. So but I think now my approach would be different. It's like, hey, okay, instead of just saying, hey, these are the things we want to do, let's put the money to it and then see what's left. Let's say, hey, we're gonna set this amount of money for this month towards free spending and make it tight. And then, you know, everything we do needs to be within this limit, and anything else we just need to be able to say no, or hey, we can't do that, or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, did you have something like things that you were looking forward to doing?
I mean,
Did you ask?
that just came to my mind.
Yeah.
I just asked because I mean, I can think, you know, you ain't getting your nails done, your hair done, you ain't shopping for clothes and shoes, and you ain't eating out.
We weren't really doing that anyway.
I mean, we don't do that crazy, but you know, never know. You might be like, hey, when I get off of this, like you said, I want to go to this brunch spot and eat good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. I just think that the benefits outweigh the sacrifice. Like, I think we're starting to see that it's so beneficial. My concern is us getting off of this and then going backwards.
Yeah.
I'm more so concerned, like that's more so my focus of like, hey, how do we transition out of this the right way instead of just going back to what, you know, because you will be getting to see, and even if you have goals like we have of like getting out of debt and paying certain things off, you're able to then start to do that and save up money to do those things. It will free you up to do other things. It doesn't necessarily make me want to go back into spending all these other things. It just makes me realize, hey, we have a lot more than we need in the first place that we can use, and you know,
this is healthy too, because it kind of again helps you, like you were saying, really realize like, hey, all the things that we do spend excess money on, you know, we don't need or want for anything. You know, so now that we put that money aside for other things, it free up opportunities to be able to give more, you know, if somebody hits us up or help here or there where somebody needs it, you know. So now going back in the next, 70 some days or so, you know, we'll be able to just ease our way back into it and remember like, hey, this is what we were able to do, that we was able to build on foundationally going through the rest of the year, just going forward. So I think this is good. And anybody who want to take on the challenge, you know, we challenge you to do it. 90 days of no frivolous spending.
Yeah. Except, okay, so we have to have a caveat in here.
Well,
because it'll be a separate video that we're probably about to do in a second. But there is something.
Stay tuned. You got to see the next video for our
caveat. Because there's a caveat to one thing that I had requested prior to these 90 days. So
you got to see the next video to know the caveat.
Yeah, it's a caveat.
But no, again,
which I think is okay to do. I think it's okay to say, hey, you know, this is one thing I like, because that's what our friends would tell us. They were like, oh yeah, this is one thing that we're choosing to, you know, we said, hey, we're willing to do 90 days, but we would like to at least keep this in the budget or keep this in the budget. That's okay to do. Yeah. You know, so that's kind of, we had a caveat too. Well, more so me, but yeah. So that's that, but that's been the first 90 days, just a little financial support if you feel like you're in a space where you're trying to like really tackle debt this year, or really pay off something, or really you have a savings goal of some sort. You know, and sometimes things can feel very tight. Just be encouraged that you probably have more moving around more than you think you are, and you'd be shocked at how much is cutting out, eating out, little spa stuff and clothes and shoes for a couple months, maybe even a month. Yeah. Will really bless your account, and you can get kind of ahead into the next step of what you're trying to do financially. So listen, we encourage you, if you feel like that's something you want to do, drop it in the comments, and we can maybe encourage each other, because it's not easy. But it's also really rewarding. Like I said, I feel like when you start to see the reward of it, you're willing to do it a little longer. You're willing to stay the course, because you realize, oh yeah, this is actually going to help us. This is the answer prayer. Yeah, you got to create healthy habits, you know, good habits that point you in the right direction. Yeah, I've even said I wanted to do it like more routinely. I was telling my friends, I was like, honestly, I could see us doing this at the top of each year, or maybe like once a year, twice a year, you know, different pockets of it, because really helps.
Yeah, it really does.
It really helps. So yes, happy 2024 again. Listen, we're so glad, and also welcome to our new subscribers. We saw that we had some more people come in from over the holiday break. So we're excited to continue to grow together and chat. And again, stay tuned for the little caveats. We have a lot going on this year. We're excited to share with you all. And get back to some other things, which are weekly vlogs. Not every week. Weekly as in like just vlogging stuff.
Yeah.
I miss those. I think they're kind of fun. And sometimes we have things to talk about. Like right now we have a whole bunch of stuff we're going to chat about. But sometimes we just are doing life. And I think that's okay to share that too. So lately we've been doing a lot of these kind of just sitting and transparent chats with you all, and we will continue to do those, but definitely want to put in some vlogs in there of different little memories and even just some weekly content for you all. So,
well, thank y'all for tuning in. We will see y'all on the next video.
Peace. Love you guys. Bye.